here with Mr. Dustey. Today we're going to be talking about how to properly introduce Dustey to other people and also other dogs. He's a little bit wary of people and other animals, so what you want to do is make sure that you let people know when they're coming to your house that, you know, he's not a huge fan of a whole bunch of excitement, people touching his face or, you know, being really close to him. The best thing for people to do when they do come over to the house is ignore him. It's so hard because he has that cute little pug face and he just trots around like a big ball of adorable fluff. However, try to ignore the dog. And even though you invite your friends over, everybody's really excited, they're excited to see him, he's so cute, just have them walk right in. He might get a little possessive of his territory, it is his house too, and he wants to make sure you guys are safe. So he may bark, may growl just a little bit. Make sure that you're there to correct him. You can say, you know, no, of course, or you can give a sound that he may not like or hey. It's all in the tone of your voice. But correct him and make sure that he knows that that's not appropriate. If you do have the people come inside, you know, they walk right past him, go towards the table or wherever they're heading, completely ignore him. He needs to get comfortable and not be given affection if he's nervous. So if you have a dog that you know is barking, you know, nervous, and you start touching him, trying to calm him down, that's actually doing the opposite. You're rewarding his nervous behavior. So then he's going to think, oh, this is how I'm supposed to react every single time. Dustey, come here. And you know, of course, when people come up to him, his little head is so cute, you want to touch all over his head, all down his body, you know, he may not be comfortable with that. So just make sure that the people know, hey, you know, just ignore him. I have a sign on my front door at my house because I have a dog that gets really, really excited. It says, no talk, no touch, no eye contact, please ignore the dog. It's hard for people to do this at first. It's hard for you as the owner to do it when you bring people into your house, especially if there are kids. But just make sure that everybody completely ignores him. He is non-existent. Even if he does, you know, give his little lip when somebody comes up to touch his face, just have him ignore the dog. And also if you're out and about with Dustey, let's say that you have somebody who has a dog, one of your friends, and you know you want to go out on a walk with them. Instead of having the dogs come face to face, nose to nose, that's usually, it doesn't really work out. More often than not, the dogs will kind of get a little bit alpha because they're in each other's faces and problems may arise. What you want to do is first, you know, of course, say hi to your friends and everything like that. But keep the dogs separate. They can see each other, but maybe not sniff each other, especially not right up in the face. What you want to do is just walk. Walk with Dustey, walk with your friend, walk with her dog. Just walk in one direction. You guys are around the park, just walk. If he starts staring at the other dog, just correct him and just keep right on going. Don't stop, don't wait. Pet him, try to relax him, just keep right on going, let him walk. Eyes forward, eventually he's going to start ignoring the dog. Then you can bring everybody a little bit closer. And in the end, you can also have them sniff each other's bottoms. Just remember, nose to bottom is good, nose to nose is not. And you know, of course, your responsibility as the owner is to make sure that you're watching for signs of dominant behavior, of nervous behavior. If the owner that you're with, you know, maybe they're not very observant of their own dog's behavior or they're misreading their behavior, just try to help them along. It is, you are protecting your dog, you're also protecting their dog. I know Dustey gets a little bit upset when dogs get up in his face, so just make sure that you're watching him. Dustey, come here. I know we're not doing very much with Dustey actually right now, it's mostly talking. But if you do work on this every single day, you don't have to have somebody come over all the time. You can even just do a scenario where you have your friend come out, knock on the door. Make sure that he's sitting down. Put him at a sit, a few feet away from the door. Stay. And just remember, stay means stay. Stay does not mean get up whenever you want to or get up when I call you. Stay means stay until I physically come over to touch you and release you. So, you know that Dustey will be safe. He's very curious about all these smells in here. You know that Dustey will be safe because he's staying put. You can bring the person inside, let them know, not to touch or talk to the dog, completely ignore the dog. He'll learn that, my behavior is not appreciated when I'm barking or when I'm really, really excited. Wait for him to calm down. And he does know some cute tricks. He knows sit and shake. Shake, of course, wins everybody over. Any dog that can shake is a great dog. But have him do a little trick for him. Hey, Dustey's here. He can show you a trick. Have him sit, and then he can shake. And then have the person give him a treat. Just make sure that they know not to touch him all over his face or his body if he's not comfortable with that. If he does get possessive of you, more so on the leash, a lot of dogs are really reactive on the leash. You can have him inside the house, of course, off the leash if that works for you. And just make sure that you correct him. If he does get up from stay when you ask him to stay when a person comes in, just correct him. Put him back where he's supposed to be. Dustey, stay. And then you can go about your business. That's pretty much it, I guess. Just make sure that you're working on it all the time with him. He is a huge sweetie pie, and he's so cute, so it's really hard for people to not go up to him and touch him and want to cuddle with him. But ignoring definitely works. If he does start barking, correct it immediately, and you guys can remove yourselves from the room. If he does, start doing the whole barking thing, just remove yourself. He doesn't get any attention. He doesn't get the physical affection. He doesn't even get the privilege of your presence if he does act that way. And that's pretty much it. Dustey's on a roll here, sniffing around. This has been Nicole here with Dustey. Just let me know anything else you guys want to work on, and we'd love to do it. And Nicole with Dustey here, going over how to properly introduce him to people and other dogs.